Well, it's not so much about this hermit mode, hermit moment you are going to have at around the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Torini, but it's more about which insight exactly you are going to have. You are going to find yourself thinking about your life, about your achievements, about your present moment, about your past. You're going to be thinking about your future. There are all sorts of things going to be on your mind. But let me tell you something. Things are going to feel different. Things are going to feel different this time. Why? Because although there are going to be several things on your mind you're going to be thinking about and you're going to be going through, there is one particular person, there is this one particular person who you are going to be constantly thinking about. This particular person is going to be keep on popping up, in your mind, in and out. This particular person, it's somebody wonderful. This particular person, it's somebody who you really like. This particular person, it's somebody who is like really successful, but this person is also like so different. Some people absolutely love this person and some people don't like this person, and for example, like I feel like there is nothing in between when it comes to this particular person. And the reason why is because this particular person who you're gonna be thinking about, it's somebody who you know really well, and this particular person is not afraid to live their life in their own way, on their own terms. And this is why lots of people cannot understand this type of person, but you know exactly who this person is, what this person is, and where this person is coming from when it comes to what they do in their life. This person is somebody who you find so inspirational, and this is the key word, that particular person. Something is about to awaken within you. This particular person is going to be the reason why you are going to have this spiritual awakening, believe me or not. So this is this particular insight that I need you to focus on. I need you to pay attention to. It's not so much about this person, for example, who this person is, but it's more about the way this person live their life, and there are certain changes that this particular person is going through in their life right now that you find so fascinating, that you find so inspirational. So it's a lot about what this person is doing in their life, what this person is doing in general, but most importantly what this person is focusing on right now, because all this is going to be leading towards you, oh my God, having your own moment. You will realize what you want to do so badly. It's not, I'm not saying that you're like copying this person, or like, I'm not saying that you're being some kind of a copycat. Please don't get me wrong. This is the right person to actually find as a source of inspiration. So whatever you will be inspired by while you're thinking about that person, it's like, oh my God, gonna be a major starting point in your life that you need to take very, very seriously indeed, because something major is going to come out of it. So when I say to you, you are going to have this hermit mode, this hermit moment, you will be thinking about all sorts of things, in your life. This is where all this is going to boil down to, towards that particular person who you are going to be thinking about like all the time within this hermit moment without even realizing, but it's very strongly going to popping up, very strongly this person is going to be popping up in your mind, and it's going to lead towards you being shown the way, like through that person, what you want to do as well. Okay, so this is going to be like such a powerful moment when it comes to your own awakening. It's to do with this particular direction that you're going to feel you want to do. This is going to inspire you to the point where I really need you to understand one thing. You are going to have on your mind something really specific. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. But it's going to come from this particular person, you know, looking at the bigger picture. What is actually going to come out of it that you want to do so badly? You have to follow your intuition when it comes to this, my gorgeous Torini, because it's going to lead towards, listen, this is going to be crazy, but it's going to lead towards your whole lifestyle change, and it's going to lead towards you doing the right thing when it comes to you, on one hand, starting to feel so excited about what's to come, about the certain steps, certain direction you want to take, but at the same time, this is also going to create this powerful balance where you are gonna feel as peaceful as you're gonna feel as excited. You're gonna feel really excited, but then at the same time you're gonna feel really peaceful, and that means one thing, that the healing is about to take place here. So do not be surprised if you feel so much more energetic after this moment in time. Do not be surprised, and do not feel surprised if you find yourself doing something spiritual which you haven't done in absolute ages, because all these are really powerful signs that you are on the right path and you are focusing on the right thing. This is not only to do with like you like really kind of opening your mind towards something major when it comes to you feeling so happy in your life and really content at the same time, but this is also financially, this is going to be amazing for you. Seriously, I know it sounds absolutely crazy, but I can only tell you what I see, because this is going to lead towards your own prosperity as well. This is going to lead towards your own prosperity when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your financial situation as well. So this is why you need to take this very seriously, because it's going to lead to the point where you're going to be able to help people in your life you always wanted to help to. Do you know what I mean? You will be able to help to other people financially. How much better off you're actually going to be. So not only that this gorgeous person is going to inspire you for this entire lifestyle change, but this is also to do with, like, you know, you kind of like having some kind of like a financial opportunity, something major when it comes to your finances is also through this going to take place. And all I ask you to do, all I need you to do, to take this inspiration that is going to come through this person in your mind as an insight very, very seriously, because this is where all this is going to be leading towards the big success in general. In exactly 12 months time, your life is going to be completely different. You will be looking around you and everything is going to be completely different in terms of materialistic achievement, but also in terms of the whole lifestyle change. This will lead towards the big, massive accomplishment. And you know, to be quite honest with you, it's like this is going to be an enlightening experience. This is going to be such an enlightening experience, all this that I've actually mentioned so far, because, do you know, already in like about 3 months time, like a really big wish, it's going to come true, because you will be able to do something absolutely major you wanted to do your whole life, you know, and this is why this is going to be so important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Torini, I know you're probably not going to like this, but you know, there is this particular person that I'm seeing here that you're gonna need to forgive to. Okay, you are going to need to forgive to one particular person here, and the way things are going to happen, I think that you're going to have a dream. You're going to have a dream at around the beginning of this week, and you're going to remember somebody who you feel so angry about, and you're going to wake up in the morning, like you're going to remember your dream, and you're going to be like, oh my God, and you're going to feel resentment towards this particular person. It's to do with somebody who has done something to you in your past, obviously. I need you to understand this. This is not random. There is a reason why you're going to have this dream. There is a reason why you're going to remember this person. You may remember your dream exactly, but you may not remember your dream. Do you understand what I mean? If you remember your dream, obviously you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to feel resentment towards this person, towards somebody who has done something negative to you in your past. But if you don't remember your dream, then you are going to wake up in the morning, and the first thing, at around the first part of this week, and the first thing on your mind is going to be that particular person. You will not realize yourself consciously that this is coming from the dream that you had the night before. You're just not remembering. If you don't remember your dream, it doesn't matter. The point is, you will remember either way this particular person who you're going to feel a little bit angry almost instantly. And this is your sign, this is your indication that you really need to forgive something to that particular person so you can move on. This is an important stage of your life, my gorgeous Taurini. And every single time when we are reminded of somebody who we feel some kind of resentment towards, or every single time when we are reminded of somebody who makes us feel like, who makes us feel really negative or really angry, you know, it's actually a good sign that your life is about to go on the next level. And now it's really entirely down to you. I'm not saying that you should forget. I'm not saying that you should, I'm not saying that you should forget what this person has done, but most certainly I'm saying that you should forgive. So you just release that situation in your life, because it's still kind of holding you back a little bit before, without you even realizing, because you are in for big things right now. And that's why, you know, things are going to be felt on a different level, and that's why you're going to feel so spiritual as well, my gorgeous Taurini. There is also going to be this like kind of a sign that you are going to have from somebody who died, somebody who passed away. There is going to be somebody who was a prominent in your life, you know, like a family member or somebody who died or passed away, somebody who you loved so much. And there is going to be such a unique sign, something you've never had before, but you're going to feel this in your heart, you're going to feel this in your soul, you're going to feel this in your spirit. It's not so much about you knowing exactly who this message is from when it comes to the spirit, but it's more about you also like kind of understanding that at around that particular time you are still holding yourself back from moving forward. You will see that you are having some kind of contemplation on your mind. You're contemplating something that's so obvious that you are going to need to take some kind of a risk in your life. And if you don't take that risk, you're not going to be able to move forward. So this is what the spirit is going to kindly come forward to remind you. So the moment in time you see this, you become aware of this gorgeous spirit. At that moment in time, you really need to pay attention to which contemplation, what exactly you have been contemplating, because you need to be honest with yourself. You need to recenter yourself. You need to ground yourself, and you need to realize that you're standing still in your own way with something, but in order to go forward with that particular thing you will be contemplating about, you are going to need to take some kind of a risk. The spirit is here to kindly remind you that this risk is going to be very successful for you indeed. So pay attention to this, my gorgeous Taurini. Pay attention, please. And also, when it comes to the midweek, you know what, I really like this. I really do like this week, indeed. I really do. I think you're going to feel really happy because at around the midweek, it's all about this clarity. You are going to have a major answer. You are going to have a major answer. You are going to have a major clarity. When it comes to something you felt powerless about for so long, listen to me very carefully. This is the time of unfoldment. This week is going to be different. Okay, so at around the midweek, you are going to have this major clarity. You're going to have this big answer when it comes to something you've felt powerless about for so long. You felt like your hands were tied behind your back and you couldn't do absolutely anything about this problem, about this issue. This is something that you felt powerless about for absolute ages. It's to do with a certain obstacle that is connected to the time of your life where you felt like you missed such an important opportunity. It's connected to the time of your life where you feel like you've missed such an important opportunity. And this is where this problem, this is where this obstacle was actually created, and you ended up feeling so powerless and so angry with yourself and frustrated with yourself for a while. This caused all sorts of frustrations and created this imbalance in your life. And created this imbalance in your life where subconsciously you were affected in such a way where you had this fear of the unknown, and this was creating this fear of the unknown. Oh my God, when we are constantly like kind of suffering from this fear from the unknown, we may not necessarily even realize this, you know. We may see this as us being careful, maybe too careful, and then that is an element that is still kind of holding us back like a big mama. Indeed, not only, you know, you are gonna have this clarity when it comes to this, but when I say that you're going to have a clarity when it comes to this, well, this is how I can explain this. You will know that, you know, basically something bad, something really negative, it's actually coming to an end. Something really bad and something really negative that was created by that particular situation, it's coming to an end. And now you are going to be able to make such an important decision that you couldn't make because of that. This is why you're going to be so happy. This is why exactly you're going to be so excited, because now it's not only about you being so powerless about this, about that, but it's more about you not being able to make such an important decision to you, personal decision that meant to you so much. It meant to you for so long, you know, so much. So by you being able to make this important decision connected to this, but you couldn't make that decision before, you are, number one, stepping into your own power. You will realize how strong you are, you will realize how powerful you are, but you're also at the same time going to do the right thing, and you're going to broaden your horizons, my gorgeous Torini. Indeed, absolutely brilliant. And what I also need you to pay attention to, it's like you really are going to feel, you know, also throughout this week, how you want to take care of yourself, how you want to take care of your body. There are some major decisions you're going to make, you know, in terms of you living like a healthy lifestyle, whether it's to do with you kind of doing some exercises, if you're able to do exercises, whether you will want to have an entire, like a diet change, whether you're going to realize that certain things need to go in terms of diet, you don't need certain things anymore, or you shouldn't be doing or shouldn't be taking, or you're gonna realize maybe you need certain vitamins and minerals. My God, you're really gonna perk up, and there are gonna be some really beautiful decisions you're gonna make, which are gonna be so good for you, for your body, and for your spirit. And I really strongly suggest you to go along with it, my gorgeous Torini, because in a long run or short run sorry, in a long run, you know, this is going to be so beneficial for you, my gorgeous Torini, but you really are going to perk up as well. And there are some kind of a new activities that you are going to be, there are some kind of a new activities that you're going to be thinking about starting. And whether this is, it could even be spiritual. Maybe you will decide to do some spiritual stuff and join some spiritual groups, or it's to do with like maybe you exercising and going to exercise somewhere. Whatever decision you make this week along those lines, there is a really beautiful person who is going to walk into your life through this particular path. This person is going to make your life so much better and so much more meaningful. When you meet this person, you're going to be like, where have you been, baby? sorry, where have you been all my life? Where have you been all my life? This is how you're gonna feel, because this is someone who is going to make your life so much more colorful, you know, so much more colorful. When you meet this person, you're gonna meet like, you're gonna think like, you're gonna feel like you known each other like from your past life. Seriously, that's exactly how you're gonna feel. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Torini, ooh la la baby, ooh la la baby, ooh la la baby, you are going to have a reason to celebrate. Don't forget to invite me to your party, baby. Can you imagine me dancing on your party? Like, oh my God. No, honestly, seriously. Listen, you are going to have a reason to celebrate at around the end of this week. You're going to feel so happy. You're going to be so happy because, oh my goodness, it's about this person of authority, somebody very smart, somebody very official, somebody really serious, somebody very authoritative, somebody very professional, you know, like a really kind of authoritative, dominating figure, you know. Certain people have this energy, you know, this energy of somebody being authoritative, you know. This is somebody so authoritative that even if that person didn't have that particular job, very authoritative job, you know, this person, this type of people, they still give this energy, you know. So this person is perfect for this job, to be quite honest with you. So basically, my gorgeous Torini, there is this person who is very authoritative, professional, smart, serious, is like really going to give you a reason to celebrate, because there is some kind of opportunity that you're actually going to get through this person. Some kind of opportunity you are going to get through this person. You're gonna feel so happy with this opportunity. Oh my God. But also I need to say, when it comes to this opportunity, you really have to like there is some kind of negotiation that is connected to this opportunity. And for the love of God, I really want you to understand this, because when it comes to this negotiation, you must not back down. You must not back down. You must not back down. That's all I need you to do. By not backing down, you will do the right thing. By not backing down, you will protect yourself. You will protect your precious energy. By not backing down, you will also set the boundaries. By not backing down, you are going to get so much more than what you would initially get. So that's why when this opportunity is offered to you through this authoritative person, you have to like really go with your own flow when it comes to your intuition. How exactly do you feel about it? Because I know it's going to boil down to some kind of negotiation, and this, my baby, it's going to be very successful negotiation. Okay, that's why you must not back down here, baby, whatsoever. It's to do with things that really inspire you. It's to do with your inspiration, and it's to do with this potential connected to this opportunity, like a major potential, you know, and the really bright prospects connected to it. And you know that, you're aware of it. And this is why, thank God, you're going to feel so, and you're going to feel, and you're going to be so determined when it comes to it. Absolutely brilliant indeed. And also, my gorgeous Torini, at around the end of this week, you see, it's so much about spirituality, baby. You are going to have such a beautiful spiritual experience. You are going to have a beautiful spiritual experience, and it doesn't surprise me, because the beginning of this week, it's going to happen at a time when you are so enlightened spiritually. Hermit mode, it's all about us feeling and being enlightened. So I'm not surprised at the end of the week, this week, it's going to end with you having another beautiful spiritual experience. And this spiritual experience, something is going to happen again. Beautiful spiritual experience. You're most certainly going to be aware of how psychic you are and how intuitive you are, because this is also happening at around the time when your third psychic eye is going to be wide open. So you will clearly understand so much more than you normally understand in terms of your own intuition, and how much you can reflect on and how much you can absorb in. You know, so it is like a really beautiful spiritual experience you are going to have. And at that time, you will be reminded of some kind of unfinished business, baby. So this spiritual experience, it's going to remind you of some kind of unfinished business. And you need to deal with this immediately, because this is still kind of a little bit restricting you at this stage of your life to move forward. Indeed. So now, my gorgeous Torini, I'm just gonna shuffle this cardini. I'm just gonna shuffle these cards, my gorgeous Taurus, and I'm gonna see what is gonna be an additional tarot message for this week as well. Let's just see what is gonna be an additional tarot card message for this week. Okay, oh my God, you're also gonna have absolutely brilliant idea. My gorgeous Torini, it's about you having this brilliant idea. And when it comes to this brilliant idea, it's gonna play a really big role when it comes to you having so much confidence, to make a bold move, Before the end of this week, you are indeed going to be making a bold move. And this bold move you're going to make, it's going to really lead towards all sorts of things, new things you will be able to do, and you will be able to explore, and you will be able to try. How life-changing this is going to be, because over the next few months you're going to find out about yourself so much, especially when it comes to what you want to do, what you don't want to do. What an amazing stage of your life this is going to be. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.